We welcome you once again to our YouTube channel. Uh, we want to discuss about this time about what persons with disability go through behind the scenes. Today, I have my friend Lillian Rotich. Sorry. Today, I have my friend Lillian Mibe present with me today. And we have a lot we would want to share together about the same issues, what goes on behind the scenes, that some of you who are normal don't really understand. We want to highlight and have you really understand that what goes on behind the scenes in our home states. Karibuni sana.
Hello guys. Okay, welcome back to our session today. Actually, I just want to say something. Whatever we are telling you, actually I know we are persons with disabilities, but whatever we are telling you is actually what is happening on the ground and behind the scenes. Whatever we are discussing here, we are just trying to create awareness to the public. You know, up to now, there are some people who doesn't understand matters disability at all. So some of us need to be educated on matters disability, and so that's the reason we are here. Actually, we are not seeking anybody's sympathy. We are just trying to air out whatever is happening in the villages. Some things, bad things are happening behind there. So when we come here and talk to you, we are just speaking out. We are speaking for those people who cannot speak for themselves. As we all know, persons with disabilities, we have categories of disabilities. Now each disability has its own challenge. So when we speak here, we are not cloud chasing. We are not seeking sympathy. Otherwise, we have decided to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. We are airing out what people cannot even air it out there. We are speaking out what has been hidden behind our sins, behind each and every individual in this world. So when we speak out, we are able to encourage that parent, that friend, that neighbor who has hidden that child. Hataki kabisa aonekane in the public. In fact, some of them pray hard that they die, kusudi mzigo iwaondoke. So we are here to sensitize the public. We are not cloud chasing and we are not seeking for sympathy. Tumetoka mbali and we are here. So when we speak, we are speaking for those who cannot speak for themselves. So enjoy the show.
Thank you, Lillian. I want to say that in my previous 2 videos, I spoke issues that I went through as a person. I shared about my experiences. I shared as a person, the wearer of the shoe. So, sharing my experiences was just to let you know these things are real. They are happening behind the scenes. This thing, whatever I shared, that's so back when I was very young, and still are vividly in my mind. And I wanted to open up because maybe none of any persons with disabilities have shared. So I want to speak to my to those who viewed my 2 videos, that I have no ill feeling to anybody. I'm not seeking any sympathy. Neither am I cloud chaser. I'm not. I just want to speak for my fellow persons living with disability, so that to change the minds of those that have kept them behind the indoors, those that have been rejected, those that have not been given opportunities that I have enjoyed. I want to tell you that those who spoke negatively about what I said, some of you said I spoke lies, yet you don't know. You don't know what I went through. It is mine. And I want to welcome you. I want us to share and highlight some of these things, because we are the ones who have experienced. The only difference with those who are hidden in the villages is that we just got a window. We just got an opportunity as persons living with this, as disabled people. We got that opportunity. And because we got that opportunity, we don't want to keep quiet. We want to speak for them that never got this opportunity, because what they are going through is just hell. It is just hell. So kindly, those who spoke negatively about what I said, those who were not comfortable because of what I said, kindly bear with me. It is the truth and nothing but the truth. And I have no ill feelings towards those who victimized me. I have no feelings. And I love them. I love them and I forgave them. What they did to me, I forgave them. And I want to thank God that I had this opportunity to be given that opportunity by some of them, the same people, especially my parents, that gave me an opportunity to be what I am today. And I'm forever, forever grateful to them. God bless you.
Guys, I know parents, these parents who have children with disabilities, I know for a fact they really go through a lot. They really go through a lot. First, probably the community might reject them. The community will be like, hey, that boma, hey, walifanya dhambi gani ndio maana wakapata mtoto wako na disability. That's what's happening there. They say that. Another one, you'll find a couple. With the time, ataona huyu mtoto kumbe hakui. But what will the father say? Kwetu hakuzaliwangu hivyo. Hakuzaliwangi watoto viwete. That's whatever I'm saying right now, it is happening.
Yes.
It happened to someone I know.
Yeah.
Aliambiwa kwetu hakuzaliwi viwete. And with the time, hiyo couple will separate. Now that mother is taking care of that kid single-handedly. Huyo ni mtoto wako na cerebral palsy. Providing for the diapers, going for the therapies. Remember, there is transport, there is no food. Hana time ya kwenda kutafuta unga ama kibarua ndiye aweze kulea mtoto. You can imagine the struggle.
Yes.
So when we speak about these things, it is really happening. It is happening. And wengine, some parents even pray hard hata wakufe.
Yeah.
Because of that stress, unapata, like once before, I used to live in Naivasha. Then there is this kid alikuwa na cerebral palsy. Do you know the parent alimtupa? na vile alimtupa community ilimrokota na wakuja wakaripoti, wakasema tumerokota huyo mtoto, and this kid was brought to the hospital. Vile alifika huko, they checked the baby, wakapata if at all the baby had infections. The boy was treated. Hakuwa na jina. The hospital decided to name this kid Moses. So we used to know this is baby Moses. Baby Moses was taken care of at the hospital. This boy was fed there. He was taken for the therapy there. Ni ile tu bahati mbaya, unfortunately, alicontract pneumonia. The boy died. Na sasa ilikuwa mzigo hospitali to look for the burial permit where this kid was going to be buried. We owned that baby because we tried to look for the homes to adopt this kid, but it was not that easy. Now you can see that's a true story. This boy alitupwa. Only that the hospital took care of the baby. So when we speak these things, it is reality and it is happening right here with us. And I thank God, Wazingishu, we really need to up our game. Mambo ya sensitization on matters disability lazima itembee kabisa. In Naivasha, I think matters disability when it comes to sensitization awareness iko juu sana. No one is afraid to say this is my kid. No one is afraid to associate with a person who has disability. So, good people, when we say these things are there, we are not victimizing anybody. Some things maybe wengine wanafanya due to lack of knowledge. Wengine they believe it is a curse, so they don't want to be associated with. Guys, these things are happening.
Yes, I want to share a case of a friend of mine. She's currently living in UK. When she was born, she acquired disability. And guess what the community did? When they learned that there was a child that was born in her homestead, the community demanded that that child is a bad omen. And that child has brought us a curse in our community. So what the community members decided to do, lucky enough, the child that was born with a disability, the parents just appreciated her. The parents embraced their child. So the community demanded and told the parents, can we have this child buried alive or be killed? In whatever way, bora tu akufe, so that we remove that bad omen in their community. So the parents refused and said, we are not going to kill our child. So the community decided that they were going to burn that homestead. And to my surprise, actually they were very serious. But the family decided to run away with their daughter and left the community. Now, they had to relocate to save this child. And as we speak, that child is somebody in the community. She is living in UK. I think she's married, Lillian?
Yeah, she's married.
She's married. She's somebody known, to a white man. Yes. She's somebody known to us. And she's alive. But the community wanted to burn that home alive. When we talk about these things being real, they are there and they are happening. Kindly, we are creating this awareness so that when you have a child in your home, when you have a child that is born with disability in your home, I want to encourage you. I understand that you go through some sort of trauma. You don't know what to do with that child. Normally, you parents are sick in your brain. Munakuwa wagonjwa kwa sababu munashindwa sasa, what is this that has come to our home? Na inakuwa kweli ni shida. Lakini wacha, but to add to the injury, of course there is what we call stigma. Munapitia stigma because of what will people say. Watu watafanya na watasema nini? Na munakuwa na, you are in a dilemma. You don't know what to do. Let me tell you, we have good news. We are here. We also had disability, and our parents were in the same situation. And we are very lucky that our parents really loved us, and they persevered the stigma, they persevered the kind of rejections from the community, and they gave us an opportunity. And this is where we are now. So we want to encourage you, parents, that you've never seen somebody who has been disabled and somebody is somebody. And this is where we are. So we want to encourage you that don't lose hope on that child. Usipoteze tumaini. Kwa sababu kuna tumaini kwa huyo mtoto. So kindly, we encourage you. It is not your fault. Si kupenda kwako, lakini take courage and ask and inquire, what can I do with this child? What can we do? And God will see you through. Yes.
Guys, I also have a friend. All her life, she will one day come and talk about this. Her mother never told anyone, not even uttering the name, that she has a child with a disability. The other kids were kids. But for her case, she wasn't a kid towards anybody. She was hidden. Unafichwa ile kabisa. This kid was hidden. But still, Mungu alimsaidia. Kangangana tu. She's somebody now. Unfortunately, the mother died. But I tell you, during the burial, watu ndio walishanga. She was my friend. She couldn't tell me that she had a child with a disability. So instead of sympathizing na ile uzuni, then it turned out to be an area of gossip. Hakuwahi niambia. Hakuwahi sema ako na mtoto mlemavu. You can imagine. She actually knew she was rejected in her family. It is a true story. So, these things are happening. Please, we are not cloud chasing. We are just sensitizing the community. Please, these things are happening. Na mwache kuficha watoto.
It is true.
It might be hard, I know. Disability is very, very expensive. Hiyo naye sipingi. Mzazi mwenye ako na mtoto na disability, I know. You go through a lot.
Yes, it is
you
true.
You really go through a lot.
It is true. It is true, Lillian.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, my viewers, that personally, I went to a special school. On arrival, I discovered a number of the disabled that were brought there were children who were picked, some of them from dustbins, some of them from the streets, some of them from some mitaros in Nairobi, in different places. And I was so shocked. I was so shocked that they didn't even have the next of kin. They didn't have family. Just well-wishers picked them up, and they were brought to the school that I went to. That is special school. These things are happening. These things are happening. We are glad, me and Lillian, we had family that accepted us the way we are. Though we went through a lot of challenges, but we were accepted somehow, and we were given that opportunity to go to school. So you are not alone. You are not alone. We encourage you that if you have a child, come out. Just come out, expose that child, and you'll see who that person is. Yes.
Yeah, by hiding them, sorry for that, there is a phone. You know, when you hide these kids, you are hiding a certain talent in that kid. Eh? So expose them, let them mingle with other kids so that they get to understand themselves. Unaona, ile self realization, wataweza kujijua hao ni nani. They'll be able to identify their identity very well. They'll be able to identify their character. Sorry for that. Yes, sorry. Okay, you see that? They'll be able to identify themselves. They'll be able to identify their talents. Even as we say that, persons with disabilities go through in their families. Sometimes, yes, the family might impress that kid. But remember, their relatives, their friends, the community will pressure that parent. Sasa wewe unamshughulikia ya nini? Si ushughulike na watoto wengine. That's what my mom was told. Unapeleka yeye shule ya nini? Atakusaidia aje? Just leave that kid. Shughulika na wengine. You see, when wakikupump na maneno as a parent, itafika mahali utagive up. Then you'll start hating on that child. Kwa sababu umeallow pressure from outside to have a way in your heart. And next thing utafanya nini? You'll mistreat that kid. Utakuwa ukipita hivi unaona tu hii ndio shida yote kwa maisha yangu. Unapita tu hivi unasikia hata kama utapiga teke. Kwa sababu umekubali maneno ya watu. So, just be yourself as a parent. Don't allow that pressure ya watu ikuingie so that you end up mistreating your child. Please, don't give room to that. This is your child. You gave birth to that child. Na wakati unasafa na huyo mtoto, huyo mwenye anakupea pressure huko hayuko na wewe. So at the end of the day, hiyo ni mzigo yako tu peke yako. So people will always talk, people will always say the negative things, but don't allow it to take place and affect you so that you start hating on that child.
Yeah.
Amaje Flora, because pressure from outside also.
Pressure from outside
can make that parent.
I want to tell my viewers this. In my family, we had 22 children. But I want to proudly say, my parents did not discriminate me as far as education is concerned. My dad struggled to educate 22 children, but among them was a child with a disability. So I got equal education with my siblings. There's no one time my dad said, ati sina pesa leo, sina pesa, nimelipa pesa yangu yote kwa wale wengine, na mimi nikae kwa sababu maybe I am not so valuable to him. It wasn't like that. That's why I speak a lot of English, just like my siblings. I want to say this. There is a family that I went and found a child with disability in a homestead. And I really talked to the father. I told the father, can you educate this child? Can you take this child to school? And the father was like, si niko na watoto wengine wanasoma. Mimi sina pesa ya kutosha ya kupeleka huyu mwingine. I really insisted and I told him, mtoto usipomsomesha atakuja kuwa burden kwako. Atahitaji kujisimamia, atahitaji kujisaidia. So I really pressurized this person. Na nikamwambia my personal example. I told him, look at me, I have physical disability. But hapa mimi nimejisimamia. Kwa sababu I was given that opportunity of education. So the dad looked at me and said, okay, unasungumuzia ukweli. Na kweli we went ahead and looked for a school for this child. Na mtoto akaenda shule, akaenda kusoma. Alipofika mahali fulani, mambo na school fees ikakuwa ni challenge kwa mzee. Guess who was given priority by mzee? Alipatia wale watoto wengine priority, the children who are able, na akawacha huyu mwingine kabisa aoze nyumbani. He calls me and tells me, Flora, mimi sina pesa yangu yote nimelipa watoto wenye wako university. Sikia vile ana categorize, anaweka huyu mwingine kando na anaweka huyu mwingine kando na ana pay attention to these other children that have gone even up to the university level. And that child was just left. Akaniambia, Flora, kuja uchukue huyu mtoto wenu uende uone vile utafanya.
Amekuwa wako sasa.
Amekuwa wa nje, si wa nyumbani sasa. Many parents have said, hii watoto ni ya serikali. Hii watoto ni ya serikali. Wanatupa hao watoto kando.
That's the language.
Na kusema serikali iko na pesa yao. Sijui nini iko na pesa yao. Na hiyo ndio language yenye wanaendelea. Ati Flora, si unajua serikali si wako na pesa yenu. Iko pesa yenu iko mahali fulani. Pesa sijui, I've never seen that money. See, I've never seen that money. So parents, please do not discriminate against your children. Ile kidogo yenye iko struggle, that is your child. Alitoka kwa tumbo lako, alitoka kwa mwili yako, we mwanamume. Somesha. Equally struggle the way you struggle to get this child.
Yes. So if we don't highlight these issues, then why was the government forming something to do with the National Council for Persons with Disability? Why? Why is the government so concerned wakisikia there is an outbreak of polio? Why? It's because the government also cares, because hawataki watu wengi waendelee kupata disability. Now, if the government cares na nyinyi watu wa karibu msijali, then so that is the reason why there is a National Council for Persons with Disability. Once kitu ya kwanza wao to do is to do sensitization and creating awareness that disability is real and disability is existing. So it is still the same thing we are doing here. We are reaching out to all of you, wherever you are, in your community, in your place of work. At least akukosangi mlemavu. And for those ones who are claiming pengine tunafanya vibaya, no, we are sorry. We are sorry. We are just advocating for our fellow PWDs outside there.
Yes.
If we are hurting you in any way, we are sorry, but this has to be said.
And it is the truth.
Yes.
We are sharing.
We are sharing what is happening in those villages.
Kama ingekuwa ni mtu normal, anaongea, anawaambia these experiences, you have a right to say that is wrong. It is wrong. But we are sharing what the shoe that we've been wearing.
And let me
and we know where it is pinching us. Yes.
Maisha ya mtu mlemavu, a life of a person with a disability, is not easy. Hata sisi, we go through those challenges. Even right now, we do face some challenges. I tell you, if we are to give you our bodies for just 2 minutes, utatuambia shikeni. Si rahisi. It is through the grace of God we are smiling here.
Yes.
Si rahisi.
Yeah, it is not easy.
We choose to smile.
It is not easy. It is not easy.
We really choose to smile.
Yes.
Otherwise, hata saizi kuna challenges we go through.
Yeah.
But sometimes tuna way out. Wezi compare na maybe when it started. Yeah. We have learned how to cope with our problems.
Go about it. Yeah.
Yes. Ama aje, what do you do with your stress?
Nivo. Isingine tumevumilia, tumesuppress.
Yes.
We just tunaona tu na Tunakubali.
Yes, and also
Tunakubali. Yeah.
let us just embrace everything. As we all know, disability is not inability. And to the public, disability is a club. Haijafungwa, very open.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is a club.
It is.
Uji utaingia hapo dakika gani?
Anytime.
Aki you who is able, aki leo tu ujipate tu umekaa kwa wheelchair, my friend, things will change immediately.
Bibi atatoroka kama we ni mwanamume. Kwanza ukiwa na spinal injury, unajikuta huko peke yako mwana. Na inaweza kufanyika. Some of these things happen because of what you do right now to persons living with disability. Yeah.
Aki, it's terrible. Utaona change hapo na hapo. Na next thing itaingia kwa akili yako ni ile inaitwa suicidal thoughts. Utasikia tu, if this is the case, let me just die.
Eri ni jinyonge. Yeah. Me, I was staying I was doing some business sometimes in Eldoret town. I was seated somewhere outside there selling my CDs. I'm an artist, by the way. So when I was selling my CDs, I would see somebody. Naona watu wanatembea vizuri leo, kesho naona mwingine ametembea na crutches. Ninajiuliza, huyu mtu alipata disability lini? So I will ask them, what happened? Wanasema, nilianguka ndani ya bathroom. Nika dislocate. Mwingine hapo kwa wheelchair. What happened? Barabarani tulipata ajali. Ukibahatika uishi, you have a spinal injury. Ukibahatika uishi, you have a broken leg. Ama an amputated leg because of disability. You join the club.
Sasa, and let's take care of ourselves. Mi sitaki mujoin hii club, mutuachie tu. Sitaki mujichunge.
It is our prayer.
It is our prayer.
It's our prayer that we don't.
Tunakuwa wengi sana hata government.
Yeah.
Inashindwa kutumanage. Please, wacha tu hiyo club ibaki tu na vile tumebaki hivi.
Yeah, tukae hivi.
Watu wasiongezeke. It's not our prayer that people become disabled. No, it's not good. Ni stress, please. Take care of yourselves. Madere, mchunge watu mnapoendesha magari. Please.
Yeah.
But we are just doing sensitization actually. So I think we are about to finish up.
Yeah. So this is our prayer. Ya kwamba God to protect you so that you don't join this club. We pray that also you be kind to those already disabled. Treat them kindly. Love them. Parents, kindly. Look for ways in which you can help them to improve their disability. To improve their dependence on you. Don't reject them. Don't watch. Msiwawache tu hivyo. Aki. Tunatamani kupendwa. Tunatamani kushughulikiwa kama watoto wale wengine.
As you say, parents, let these kids mingle with others. Waote jua. Hata mifupa ipate nguvu.
Yeah.
I remember my mom, before she died, she was like, Lillian, no wache kuogopa. Talk to people. Face the world. Mpaka saizi wanajiambia, kwani she was telling me that because she was going to die. Now she's no more. Nilimanage aje life mpaka sahi. I was left with my dad, na my dad alikuwa huko Nakuru. He was working there. Sasa kweli nikakaa village mpaka nikajiambia hapa sasa hata mimi nitatoka. That's another story. Siku nyingine nitaongea hiyo. But you see, alikuwa anajua. If she had not told me that, niache kuogopa watu, I face the world, nitoke, singekuwa hapa surely. So the same way I will tell parents, wacha watoto wachangamke na watoto wengine. Let them mingle with others. You never know, mtu ata identify hiyo mtoto aseme na mtoto by the way angepelekwa mahali fulani, na hivyo ndio pengine nyota yake rise. Story ya nyota.
Oh, thank you. Wazazi, we encourage you. Wazazi, there is hope in us. There is hope. So, God bless you. We continue with our topic in the next episodes. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel, because this is where you'll be able to get the other episodes as we continue sharing. We will share more about disability. Today we have spoken about, we have shared with our parents, those who have children with disabilities. We have encouraged you that you are not alone going through these pains. You are not alone, and we want to encourage you that we are persons living with disability, and we have come from a long way, and we know what you are experiencing is what also our parents experienced. So we are encouraging you that you are not alone, and we are giving you hope that that child that you have can be somebody in future. So be encouraged. Subscribe to our YouTube channel kindly, so that you can get the other episodes. God bless you.
Her channel is Flora Cheptum Media.
Flora Cheptum Media.
And I also have a channel. When you go to my channel, you'll see what I do. I do my things. I just do my things. I'm letting the public know that
Yes.
Even though I have disability, there are some things I also do.
Yes.
So subscribe also to my channel. It is Lillian Manfred Mibei. Lillian Manfred Mibei. Thank you so much.
We love you guys.
Yeah. See you.